Hi again, Marvin from Muddy Fingers Pottery. I'm just about to open up the kiln today, but I thought I'd show you about these ash glazes. So you know I've been digging up local clay from Horsegate woods, and we've been drying some out ready for use, like making things with. But also what I've been doing as well, I've been collecting some clay as well to use as glazes. So I'll show you some of them made up in the original state, and you can see them when they come out of the kiln, because I haven't opened the door yet, so it's very exciting. Anyway, so this is one of the glazes made up, and this one's made up from Horsegate clay, which I think I've just done a 50-50 mix of that and borax and some bentonite in there, just to keep it mixed together. I've also got an ash glaze here, and this was the ash from Horsegate woods, which had all sorts in it. I think it's got willow, oak, hazel, and a few other bits and pieces in there. Probably a good old mixture anyway, so we're not sure what that is. So that's that one made up. If you need any recipes off these, I'll send them out to you. That's if they've worked. You might want to use them, I don't know yet. And this one is the ash and clay together with a bit of borax. The ash one's got a lot more stuff in it because I found a nice ash recipe. So if that's worked out really nicely, which I hope it has, I'll post up the recipe so you can have a look at that. Anyway, let's get to have a look at this kiln. So this is Horsegate woods clay just as a slip by itself. So you can see it's still quite matte, but it has melted into that surface quite nicely. And what I normally do is mark on the back of the clay, and this has all been greenware fired. So it's all being, applied when it's still being green, the clay. In other words, hasn't been bisque fired, and just put straight in the kiln to see what happened. So that's quite nice. Nice raw texture to that, lovely. What's got in this little tester sample? So this one, let's see. Alright, so I've wrote the recipes on the back. Good lad. I remembered that one. This is the ash and slip mix with borax. So what I normally do when I'm doing testers, I kind of cover the whole lot once and then brush a bit extra over one side, and this is a bit extra brushed over that side. You can see it's a lot thicker, which has worked out lovely. That's a lovely glaze, that one, really nice and shiny. 1260, it'll probably melt at a lower temperature by the looks of things, but there's interesting things happening in between those little lines as well. But that's really highlighting stuff. Nice and thin, nice and glossy, so I'll try that again at a lower temperature, probably fire it at 1200, which is what I normally do in this kiln, and see what happens with that as well. That's turned nice. What else have we got? Next tester. Oh, wow. So this is the ash glaze, which has come out really, really nice. That's really nice clear glaze with a slight speckle in it. So I'm very impressed with that. So that's lovely. And this is all just done in electric. So if you had a gas kiln, they'd probably come out a lot better as well. You'd be able to do them on reduction. But these are just a test to see if they melt first off. This is the Horsegate wood glaze and Horsegate wood clay slip and borax mix. So it's melting really nicely, but I mean, ash together with the clay, really quite nice, really darkens it up. And this has got like a kind of greeny tinge to it, just the slip by itself. So that's lovely. It's got a little bit of, I don't know if it's my application though, but yeah, it's looking lovely. Very nice. Oh, very exciting. Now then, thought we'd take it further as well. This is the clay glaze, and I thought I'd put some oxides underneath and oxides on top. Obviously the oxides are put on way too thick, and they've just basically come out a metallic colour. But nice on the edges there, you can kind of see in between where the colour's kind of starting to go over. So it'll probably do something nice, but too much oxide put on. Same with those ones, too much oxide again. But you can see where the copper's starting to act as a flux, and it looks like it'll colour up that quite nicely. Same again, too much oxide. Never mind. Not all testers come out perfect, that is the whole point. Whole point of it all. These are just some little mugs that were made up with the glazes on, and we've just put random sort of splodges on and all sorts of all the different glazes and put them over the top for each other. And I haven't really wrote it down, just thought I'd have a good play. But it's got a nice melt on the inside. It's shown up the detail really nicely, so hopefully that makes a nice T-ball. But that lovely speckle, really nice speckle on there, so I'm quite pleased with that. It's got a speckle on the inside. I don't know if you can see it very well, but hopefully you can. Let's pull out some more here. Wow, this has got the Horsegate slip on it, which is at the bottom now, which is this lovely sort of ooh, it's kind of like a rich chocolatey colour, isn't it? Very nice though. It's almost like a glaze in itself, like a dry glaze in itself. So you could probably just use that in higher fire ends, it would probably melt even better. But lovely black finish to that top part of the glaze there. Really nice, thick. It's almost like a Temaku, but I just love the way it's breaking on the raised areas as well. Very nice. And the inside's quite delicious as well. So yes, quite pleased with that. Of course, I did these testers with poly as well, so we're getting mixed up with these two pots. I don't know which one's hers, but yeah, this one's Polly's. It's the next one that I pulled out. One of the students. But yeah, that's come out quite nice as well. Looks like the same pot. Kind of did a demo on these pots, how to make them, and just kind of followed along. But yeah, they're lovely. Very nice. Nice. Glazes are working. Very pleased about that. These are some of Polly's little pots where she's been using these little ash glazes on as well. And these have all been greenware fired, as I say. These are nice little testers. These are nice little gifts for Christmas. And another one. So that ash glaze on the top there coming out really nicely, and that, I think that's got some oxide underneath, or it might have the two mixed together, just by the looks of the way it's been applied there. But it's looking lovely, really nice, that ash glaze. Quite pleased with that. Nice greeny tinge to it. And considering we put no oxides in, that's pretty nice. So this is just splashed around with oxides, I think, off Polly, and she's put some ash glaze on the side there. And you can see it interacting with the oxides on the side there, kind of these lovely green colours. So it's reacting with them nicely anyway. It's reacting nicely with the oxides, so that's pretty good. Get this one out without breaking any pots, hopefully. And dropping things as you do. Right, more of these little mugs. Once again, quite nice. Lovely break into brown on the ridges there, which I wasn't expecting. And it's got that typical, I don't know if you can see that on the inside, the kind of typical ash strips on the inside. So maybe even next time put it on even thicker, because it hasn't ran very much at all. I did leave a lot on the bottom just in case it did run. I did put it on too thick, but I think I was a bit overcautious. So really, next time I'm going to try this glaze really thick on something and see how far it runs and see if we can really make the most of that kind of ash dripping patterns. Make the most of that. But yeah, it's highlighting details lovely as well. See all the stampers we've used on the outside there. It's really highlighting those lovely. Don't know what I did with this one, but it's coloured really nicely. I think I put the slip underneath and then put a glaze over the top. The slip's crazed like crazy and like trying to pull itself off. I think it's reacting too much with it wasn't dried out enough. But interesting though, if I want a crazed effect like that on the inside, I'll try that again. But yeah, nice on the outside. It's lovely, this rich sort of a patination going on the outside, almost like a Temaku again, lovely. And more of Polly's pots, so they come out quite lovely. It's almost gone green, this slip on the outside. I think that's a slip on the outside of there, but it looks like it's green. How bizarre. I'll ask you later what you did. And one of my little tester ones, that's come out quite nicely as well. It's quite very shiny at this stage. So I'll try it at a lower temperature now. See what happens with it. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that with you. So the next part of Horsegate Woods clay, and I'll keep you tuned in. Take care.